why do we think the bunny hop with an even landing over both tires or a landing slightly over the rear wheel is better than a bunny hop where you land over the front wheel? Well, first of all, a bunny hop with a landing over the front wheel is not wrong, and it is still a bunny hop, even though it's often referred to as a bunny flop. But you will always be limited if this is the only technique you know. So let's look at the two moves side by side. Bunny flop left and bunny hop right. The initiation of the move looks similar, but then left you can see a forward hip movement, and right you can see the front wheel still rising and the hips moving upwards. The maximum height of your hips is what marks the maximum possible height of lifting the bike. And here it's visible that the technique with the hips moving forward on the left, aka the bunny flop technique, therefore limits your possible overall bunny hop height, and it adds a forward spin to the move. Hence, if you can only perform a bunny hop with a landing over the front wheel, it becomes very dangerous if you want to use this bunny hop, for example, to jump down from obstacles, to jump up to a large obstacle, or if you increase the height of the hop. Also, if you use this bunny hop motion with the forward spin for jumps, which is totally legitimate to use a bunny hop motion for some jumps or to increase the height of a jump, it is super dangerous.
Because the forward spin becomes an over the handlebar spin very quickly. In addition, it is impossible to learn advanced maneuvers like a bunny hop to manual if you can only perform a bunny hop with a landing over the front wheel.
But again, I'm not saying a bunny hop with a landing over the front wheel is wrong, and it does of course have its uses, and we also teach it in our course. But it simply has its limitations, so it's not the real deal. So if your goal is to jump only small obstacles and that's your final goal, and you never want to use this technique as a foundation for airtime, then of course it's perfectly adequate to learn a bunny hop with a landing over the front wheel. I also often use it on the trails. But the real deal is to master both types of bunny hops so you can actively influence the angulation of your bike in every situation.
Is it possible to learn a bunny hop in a few days? Probably not, unless your final goal is to learn only a bunny flop with limiting movement patterns. It may also be possible for you if you have a history as a very active, probably almost pro athlete.
And why is that? Well, a bunny hop requires muscle groups that we almost never use in this way in everyday life. The skill is not only about technique, so about using the right movements in the right order at the right time, it's also about strength and coordination. However, since we almost never need these muscles in this way in everyday life, your body needs time to develop this strength and coordination. You probably acknowledge that if you go to the gym every day for a week, this will not build a huge biceps. You're not going to build huge muscles and impressive strength within a week, right? Well, therefore, when practicing the bunny hop, be just as realistic in your goal setting.